So yeah, hi, that happy hippie over there, that's me, with a painting that I did, that I found was not really popping. So I want to fix that, so first I oiled it a little bit, and then I started to add some whites, because the more lights and the more darks you have, the more it pops. That's the thing. In order to see light areas, you need dark areas. And in order to see dark areas, you need light areas. And that's exactly why I'm now here adding this dark cloud right in front of where the moon is, just to add some of that contrast, some more dark in front of that light, and that makes it pop even more. It is already an improvement to what it was. Already you see it has more contrast, it speaks more. But that in itself, of course, also creates some new problems again. So I go back and forth, fixing things, editing things. I felt the moon could use a little bit more of a little bit more visibility. And that creates a bit more contrast even. So I decided to really paint the moon so that you could see it. It was behind the clouds before, now I painted it in such a way that you could see it, raising the contrast even more and making it pop more. I'm blending it all out a bit, and that's also why I oiled it in the beginning. Because by oiling it, everything goes smoother. The paint runs smoother over the canvas, like you see here happening. I put one white line and I can smear it out so that it will actually start to look like clouds. That's because I oiled it first. If I wouldn't oil it first, it would not run so smooth. But then there is, of course, a warning. If you oil it too much, the paint will just start flowing away and there's no control anymore. Some clouds there in the distance, although the tone is different, so in the end I'm gonna do some glazing, I think, to fix that. Now, to make it pop even more, and that's the fun part, I decided to put some extra highlights on the towers, because that heightens then the contrast between the towers and the shadow areas behind them. Note also that the second tower looks further away, not only that because it is smaller, but also because the contrast is less than the tower in the front. All the things that are more in the front will also have a higher contrast. So the blacks and the whites in the front tower are both heavier. And this I've been waiting for the entire process already, to color those windows in a nice complementary color orange. It's just a mixture of some red and white with it, mixture of red and yellow, I mean. And there now I add a tiny speck of yellow right in the middle of the window to give it some extra glow. It looks then like you have a light source and glow around them. And then some highlights on the roofs. Actually, I see that I'm doing that a little bit too much here, so I take care of that to remove a bit of that later again. But still, in general, it comes more forward now. The other side of the painting is still something I'm gonna work on, but that might be for a next video. Bye bye, thanks you for watching.